Yep, now the stream finally works. GeoFiber has decided to not ruin this one for me. Yeah. Close this out, close this out. First of all, what is happening with my mouse? My mouse is completely screwed now. You can hear outside noise, right? Can you hear fan noise? Okay, hopefully this helps. Close the window, but I'm not sure if you can still hear it. Affirmative. Hey, Algorithm Soft. Yep, today will be live. Hey, Ibuki. The reason today is the live is because yesterday I couldn't and I was feeling bad about it. So I'm like, yeah, let me make up for it today. Okay. Everybody is now an expert on IT jobs, seems like. Wait, what game was that? What game meaning? Where? Marvel Spider-Man was it? GTA 6? Cricket? I don't know what game you're talking about. Okay, I need to close some things down. Close window. No, he reloaded. Oh, okay, okay. I don't know. Maybe seek back and then see again. So much latency on Twitch. Okay, jump on YouTube then. Fine. I'll get into this in couple minutes. GSoC should ban India. Let me make this a little bigger so that it's readable for anybody that jumps in. Yeah. YouTube is slower than Twitch. Should be banned in India. Yeah. I'll get into this. मेरे gym time पे ही क्यों? No problem, Arindam. You can watch it later. Hey Vedant, how you doing? Feeling bad about yesterday. That's why I'm doing it today. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Okay, is it raining or it's the fan? No, it was the fan. It was set on full speed, but now I'm willing to take a little bit of heat just so the stream audio quality is good. So right now, I actually want to Mohank remove that video. Oh damn, he did? Oh yeah. That Honorable Delhi High Court must have told him to take the video down. Actually, that was not the verdict for that video. It was actually taking out certain words like hafta wasuli and what was it? Gundagiri, something like that. Those two words that the Honorable Court had a problem with. Algorithm Soft, you retracted your message, but it's now recorded onto my screen, which I can look at later. Abhi bhi 30 minutes hai. Oh. Okay, so first thing that I want to do is react to this video, which these guys sent me, And it's basically about
So I have passed out.
so it's basically about why tier 3 college students fail, and it's not about placements. So now I'm super curious about this. Okay, I need to close this. Can we get this pinned? Pinned what, bro? If your calculus is solid, then do multivariate calculus, any good book, or MIT OCW, first course in probability by Sheldon Ross, statistics for applications by MIT OCW, do a little bit of convex plus not convex optimization, little bit of information. Damn. A little bit of information theory. McKay's lectures are golden. Then start with MLDL, pick whatever you like and start reading research papers while you're tackling individual domains. Bro, doofus, you're gonna make sure that this guy absolutely quits programming altogether. Views on Kunal Kushwaha. It's funny that you mentioned Kunal Kushwaha. I was actually watching a video about his video. Oh, shut up. You know, this was the same call that is trying to sell me a flat in Bannerghatta, Bangalore. Don't know who sold my number. Anyway, Kunal Kushwaha, I saw a video of his on Twitter where he was saying that don't think that just because you move to US means that you're gonna do masters and you're gonna get job. That's not what happens. Let me see if desktop audio is turned on. Yeah, good enough. Alright, so let's see this video. Doofus is fucking good, bro. Yeah, he is actually really cracked. He suggested me a lot of resources. Yeah. You can thank me later. For what, bro? For pinning the message? Oh. What's GSoC? GSoC is Google Summer of Code program. You can Google it and find out what it is. Even got slammed for terming it extortion. Yeah. That's what happened to Mohak. Yeah. This is a good video. Okay, let's see.
Out of a tier 3 college in Calcutta in the year 2019. After that, I started my career with a
First of all, tier 3 college Kolkata. I'm here as well. Okay.
service-based company due to lack of opportunities, and ultimately ended up working for the likes of Amazon, Salesforce.
Of course, he had to shoot a slow motion video of him walking out of Google office. Of course, he had to do that. Okay.
And Google.
Like a firefly.
Okay.
And how you can get into these big tech companies from tier 3 college where you don't get a lot of opportunities. But in this video, I'm also going to touch base on the tier 3 mindset and the environment and the things which actually encompass.
Okay, tier 3 mindset. I'm curious to get into this. I'm really curious what this guy has to say about tier 3 mindset. Better not mess up. If you mess up, I'm gonna freak out and I'm gonna throw words at him. Okay. YouTube has better latency than Twitch. What the fuck is happening? Hey, Drax.
Encompass you to get placed in these companies and chase your dreams, and how you can circumvent your way around it. As I just said, that I have also passed out from a similar college like you, where the environment was not really congenial and motivating enough, but still I managed to fulfill my dreams. I'm going to share my journey along with you, the challenges that I faced, and I'm very sure a lot of you guys will relate to it, and I would also help you to overcome these challenges and chase your dreams and get placed in one of these companies. So if you are someone who is stuck in a tier 3 college and is aspiring to work for these companies like me one day, stick with me to the end of the video, and I'm very sure you are going
Stuck in tier 3 college. I don't like that terminology. You don't get stuck. Stop victimizing tier 3 college students as if something that they are having like a disease or something, that you are stuck with this. I feel sorry for you. Here's what you do to get through it.
to take away something from it.
Oh, show off, show off.
Passing streetlights and starry moonlights and I fly free. Days go longer and nights go shorter as I fly free. Passing streetlights and starry moonlights and I fly free.
Now let me take you through my college life and see how many of you are able to relate with it. Now when I joined college, I was thrown in a classroom which had a lot of underconfident kids, and I was also one of them because of the simple reason that we all had flunked the JEs and we had no self-belief that we can do something bigger from there. Our teachers also used to tell stories that how they have seen students getting placed in mass hiring companies like TCS, Wipro and all, and they kind of glorified those stories, though they were offering just a mere package of 3 to 4 lakhs per annum. So our dreams was also
Then what are you glorifying? You are also glorifying getting into companies like Google, Microsoft. When they told you about TCS, Wipro, that was glorifying, then what are you doing?
getting binded to that, and we were getting to a point, okay, if we get one job at the end of the 4 years, or if we crack companies in like TCS, Wipro, etc., our life would be settled. There's no harm in doing that, to be honest, because a lot of people have different goals in life. But the point that I'm trying to make is, at that time, cracking companies or dreaming to crack companies that I've worked for, like example, Amazon, Salesforce, Google, etc., were a distant dream for me and us. Now, imagine the scenario when the people around you are happy with being average or happy with a package like 3 to 4 lakhs per annum. Will you get that urge to push yourself? No, right? Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. 3 to 4 lakh LPA earning people, they're no good. Yeah, here we go. How did he go from no guidance to no self-belief? What the hell? Yeah, because he was in tier 3 college, bro. Oh shit, I didn't get notification. No problem, Sriram, you're here. I've only been online like 5 minutes. You've only lost like 5 minutes. It's nothing. Stay with me.
The other thing that I find very weird about these tier 3 colleges, it's actually not weird if you think about it logically. You have to understand these tier 3 colleges, they mean business, and they take in a lot of students, sometimes even without the JEE ranks, right? So now what they want is, they want these students to get placed somehow because they want to show the placement statistics high up there, right? So they don't care that whether students are getting a good packages. All they care is the students getting placed in any one company, even if it is.
Okay, so tier 1 and tier 2 colleges, like they don't care about that. Like, what the hell are you saying about tier 3, man? Tier 1 and tier 2 colleges also do that. They want students to be placed, and they want to get information, like make them alumni or something, so they can feature them on their feature them on their alumni. 1 second, it's my mom calling. Just 1 second, huh? Yeah, sorry about that. What phone do you use, Dada? It's actually Redmi Note 12 right here, and the camera that I'm using, it's Asus ROG Phone 5S.
Is a very meager package. So the best way to do that for them is to get them placed in a mass hiring company like TCS, CTS, etc., which hires in large numbers, and those interview processes are relatively easier to get into. So therefore, they would always motivate you to prepare hard, and they will sell you glorified stories that how your seniors, got into these companies. And as a result, what happens is your aspirations are also get bounded by it. I mean, I'm not saying that teachers would tell you not to go for Amazon, Fang, and these type of companies, but you will see this subtly. What they do is they try to push you towards that, and also they would come up with strong attendance criteria and whatnot to make life more harder for you, because we all know that.
First of all, there is something about teachers gauging your capabilities as well. The reason that you might feel like you're getting pushed towards TCS, Wipro and all that is because teachers are looking for some kind of safety. They want you to get placed at least in the lower bar of companies, which is service-based companies. This is why you get that feeling that my teachers are subtly pushing me towards these companies. They don't have a vendetta against you. If they wished, you would be placed in the top companies any day. They don't wish to give you mediocrity. But it's kind of the mental gymnastics that this guy has played, that only tier 3 has that problem. To be honest, placements are broken right now, not specific to colleges or something. But Dada, grandpa, GD11 status, grandpa status, hence proved. It's actually Bengali. You don't know Bengali, Gaurav Saha, and I do. Dada means bhaiya. Yeah. And PC, Mac, Windows. Windows, bro. Obviously, Windows.
That when you go to college, your time is not well utilized because you hardly learn anything. The teachers mostly are MTech students from that particular college itself, couldn't get a job, or maybe they are not really well equipped to teach you the things.
Oh, did he have to throw this at his college teachers in this one? What is happening with this culture now? That people are saying openly that colleges don't mean anything, colleges are useless and everything. I remember Hitesh posting a video about a tier 3 college student getting his project thrown out, and basically that guy tweeted about his experience, that it broke him. So basically that video is all about that. Hitesh also said that tier 3 college teachers, they haven't built anything worth a damn, so why are they judging students based on what they have built if it's not AI? What is this happening? I am a tier 3 college student. Proud tier 3 college student. I love my teachers, and I used to appreciate them the very moment that I was studying under them. You know why? Because I never judged them for this. I knew that they were for a job. They had to give me the information and get the syllabus complete, and I had appreciation for them for that. I don't care what kind of accolades they carry with themselves. MTech students from other colleges. Like, I don't like this. Like, okay, so this is the Harkirat culture. Harkirat has worked in Google, Amazon, Microsoft, whatever. So Harkirat gets to teach. Otherwise, every other teacher that doesn't have a background in the top companies, like they are just MTech students from other colleges. They are just somebody who has a B.Ed degree. Come on, man.
That are there in industry, because they hardly are working in the industry themselves, and that is something that I've seen. The quality of teachers, let's be very honest, in these sort of colleges is very poor, and that colleges also pay a very meager amount to them. So as a result, they also lack the motivation to push you hard. As an end result, what happens is if you go and spend time in these colleges and the classrooms, most of the times you don't get to learn a lot. So as a result, you have to spend a lot of time honing your skills during a personal time, and if you spend half of your time traveling to college because of the strict harsh attendance criteria, that doesn't help. What I did was I used to go to college. I had a good attendance record, but during the 6th sem, just before the placements, I hardly went to college, because that was the time I understood, okay, this is the time where I need to really hone my skills and I need to get rid of what my college is saying, and we'll see what happens. Having said that, I'm really grateful that my college was very supportive on that regard, and they didn't really make a big meal of the attendance criteria and whatnot. Like, I have got a lot of support from my college, but I know that colleges do make it hard for you sometimes. So that's what exactly happens in Tier 3 colleges, because students around you are mostly average, and also their dreams and aspirations are also very limited. They don't have the self-belief.
Tier 3 college students are average. Here we go. Nobody has any aspirations. I am from a Tier 3 bachelor college and a Tier 3 master's degree college. Some of my batchmates, they have created their own companies in AI security webcams. Last I checked with a friend, he is actually the CEO of his own company.
To do something big in life, and that kind of sheds upon on you as well. So even if you want to do something big or crack big companies, you kind of get demotivated by the comments around you. I used to get comments like, यार तेरे सपने बहुत बड़े हैं, या फिर हमारे कॉलेज में product based company आता नहीं है, so it won't be easy for you to crack. So these type of comments used to demotivate me a bit when I started having the aspiration of cracking these companies. Second thing is, you have to understand that what you need to get placed in these product based companies, you need to be a good programmer, right? You need to build projects, you need to be good in DSA or competitive programming, whatever is it. Now when you start doing that, you won't find any good peers around you, because most of the people won't be interested to do these things. I've seen one thing in college, that people are involved in all sorts of activities except code.
Who wouldn't be interested in doing those things, huh?
You need to be a good programmer, right? You need to build projects, you need to be good in DSA or competitive programming, whatever is it. Now when you start doing that, you won't find any good peers around you, because most of the people won't be interested to do these things. I've seen one thing.
Wait, what?
Or competitive programming, whatever is it. Now when you
I need to slow this down. It's too quick. 1.5.
start doing that, you won't find any good peers around you, because most of the people won't be interested to do these things. I've seen
Most of the people won't be interested in doing those things. Okay, so what else do you do in college other than learn programming and building projects? What the hell is this guy on about? Not all average, but most are. Oh, come on, Vaikunt. Now you are feeding into this. Stop looking down on people. It's what my argument is. You don't get to put yourself on camera and then speak things like that. Like Tier 3 students are average and all that. The biggest influencers or the biggest company holders or the biggest entrepreneurs, they didn't even go to school. What do you say about them? Freaking chai walas are becoming the Prime Minister of India. What do you say about that? Although I know that's a hoax, but still. College teachers spend more time actually teaching you than Tier 1 college, speaking from Tier 1 POV who has seen notes of Tier 3 friends. The day I get actually this is not even a Tier 3 versus Tier 1 comparison, doofus. This is not that comparison. Every college has good teachers, every college has bad teachers. But we should not generalize them just like that they don't have the motivation to teach you. Like what the hell is that mentality? Where did you get this idea from? Basically is what I'm saying. A teacher, when they teach in college, they teach about 10 years, 15 years. Imagine the number of students they have influenced, and imagine the different paths those students take. Not every one of them comes back to thank those teachers, but we have idiots like this guy who is like generalizing Tier 3 teachers like that. Professors, as I should say. Traveling 3 hours a day for 3 years, 1 year COVID. I traveled almost 3 hours every day for college only. Tier 3 means 9 hours in classroom. Self-study time is less. Didn't expect that from you, Vaikunt. Did not expect that from you. I'm a Tier 3 college student. My class timings was in masters, it was 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. and in bachelor degree, it was 12 afternoon to 5 p.m. That was it. I didn't have to go through 9 hours in class. Most people just have fun in college, party and do Zaza. They don't have good CG either, so they can't pass the criteria. But again, it's 50-50. You will find people with similar goals as you everywhere. You will find people similar goals as you everywhere. That is the statement that is correct. You're also generalizing college people just like that. He is teaching on Unacademy. Really? This guy is an Unacademy teacher? Complete DSA syllabus for cracking product-based companies. How I revise DSA problems. How I prepare for my Google. Connect with me on Instagram. Educative.io courses using this link. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Get an exclusive 71% discount on educative.io courses. I should have seen this coming. My company review series. Link to my topic-wise SD Sheets playlist. Should have seen it coming. Let's check. Okay, so this is so he's one of the teachers on this platform. Okay.
One thing in college that people are involved in all sorts of activities except coding. I started to start a coding club with a couple of my juniors who were interested in programming, but I received a lot of pushback, majorly because of two things. One, I found the
Can we just get to GSoC topic before your Wi-Fi starts acting up again? No, not right now. I need to finish this video. It's only 16 minutes. We are already 6 minutes in. Are you streaming on Twitch? Yeah, yep. Stream link down in the description box, bro.
teachers weren't supportive enough to start a coding club as they were supportive of other clubs. And the other thing was the students were not really interested. So whenever we used to conduct coding competitions, the students would hardly participate in it. The teachers only asked the students to take part in these coding competitions only when the placement season arrived. But I think this culture of coding and programming and doing stuff should start right from the first year itself, because you just cannot suddenly go in the final year and start developing this habit of coding just because you have to crack these companies. I don't think it happens like that. So as opposed to the good colleges where we have seen the seniors getting placed in these companies, the dreams and aspirations are set right from the start. Okay, but in these Tier 3 colleges, it is a challenge to dream, and then also work hard and motivate yourself to achieve that dream. So yeah, when I was in college.
Oh, this is a trash video. He is just generalizing Tier 3 colleges just like that. That's all I'm getting from this video. You should do hackathons in your first year itself. Yeah, why not? When every student is basically just having their foot in software development, yeah, that's the point. They should go and do hackathons just to get demotivated when they see other crack devs going ahead of them, permanently striking them down to never participate in a hackathon ever again. OMG, just kill me. Every other guy is selling course. What happened to the Abdul Badis of tech industry? I think it's all about exposure rather than college. If students get exposure to real world projects, industry practices, hands-on experiences early on, it will be more beneficial. Fair point. That's a fair point, Bhavesh. That's what I feel like a proper distinction between Tier 1, 2 and Tier 3 colleges are. Because these colleges get placements, so they have more funding with them, so they can set up workshops, set up labs or whatever, or be connected with people from different companies to tell them what's happening in the tech sector. I feel like that's a fair assessment. Yeah, I think he's just promoting that platform and he's a teacher there. Maybe. Life is not so simple. I've done all things in college, but still on 5.8 LPA. But that's not a fair argument either. You should not judge yourself by what amount of money you make, Deepak Saini. That's not a great mindset to have. Nobody should judge other people based on their accolades or how much money they make or what kind of trophy they have got in their living room. That's not how this is. That's not how it should be. Is this guy also a web dev? Probably. I'm learning web dev, started with HTML tutorial. Then I made a mini project without any help, but often I'm stuck, and not because I don't know how to code, but what exactly to code. Fair.
I found hardly any peers who was interested in programming. I tried a lot to organize or form a coding club where we can have like-minded people together, but again that was not the case because students were hardly interested in programming. Third thing was, even when I was going good in coding.
Do you know what though? If you're in Tier 3, hey cutie, this is Siddhant. Okay, Uncle Slayer. Okay, yeah, welcome back. By the way, if you go to Discord and you go to the Discover tab, I was checking this out just now. If you're looking really for the like-minded people, Discord is an amazing place to do that. You can pretty much type anything that you want, let's say Python, and you can find Python servers. Python, we are a large community focused around the Python programming language. 401,000 members. So don't tell me that finding like-minded people is a problem for you. In this day and age, no it isn't. Twitter has built-in public where you can probably find a page or something like that. Facebook even has programming community pages. You can find those. LinkedIn has that. Discord has that. What else can I think of? Finding a community, right? Stack Overflow? No, no. Anyway, type Goon. Wow.
I didn't get enough motivation. I would say कि yeah, people used to
I think it's about to rain now. Okay, 1 second, let me get back. Yeah, just as I thought, it's about to start raining. Google has that area-wise rain, power cut, no GSoC topic discussion. There will be. Don't worry.
acknowledge the fact that I was a good programmer and used to tell me कि बहुत अच्छा कर रहा है, but they were like, okay, मतलब it's fine. I mean, they were not too bothered about it. So now, as someone in college, let's say if you are doing something good and you get a sort of a motivation around you by if people are coming and complimenting you and stuff, then it also helps you to push back. These are sort of psychological aspects that sometimes might help you as well. So I see a lot of problems on your plate. I'm very sure you're going to relating to a lot of it. But now let's take a step back and try to figure out that what is the solution to it and how do they overcome it. See, first of all, you got to understand this thing that at the end of the day, you have to work alone in life and you got to be a trendsetter. Okay, so if people around you are not doing the things, but if you are interested in doing those things, you have to do it, and that's exactly what I did. I think the advantage for you guys these days is there is a lot of awareness. I mean, people getting into Google or Amazon or any of these FANG or big tech product-based companies from a college like you is not unheard of. Like, you have an example right in front of you who passed out of a college where he was not even allowed to sit for a company like Infosys during his placement drive, right? Because my college was not allowed for it. So now you have heard countless such stories, right? Doing the rounds on social media, on YouTube, podcasts, everywhere. Like, I have also hosted a couple of people who have done the same, have gone through the similar journey. So now when people have the awareness, at least they have a little more belief that, okay, this can be done, right? So I don't think you would get the pushback that I received when I was preparing. Okay. Now, having said that, you have to do the job on your own. You have to make those coding projects. You have to be good at DSC. You have to hold your problem solving skills, right? And this is something that you have to do. Now, I understand, and obviously I had also gone through a similar phase that sometimes you need a bit of motivation, like a peer motivation or someone with whom you can discuss stuff. And it is okay if you don't find it within college. You have to search for that sort of group outside college. Now, what I did was, when I used to make a little bit of small coding projects or games, I used to showcase. Like, I used to post it on Facebook. At that time, social media was not there. Facebook was the only medium, so that people who were following me from other colleges, they were aware that, okay, I also am interested in programming, so they would connect with me. The second thing, when I started doing competitive programming, right, I used to go and participate in a lot of
You can do Discord, by the way. You don't have to go to Facebook.
college tech fest. Like, I literally went to every college tech fest that was happening in my city and went to participate in the coding competitions. What I figured out that there was always this handful of students from all of these colleges who would always come and participate in these coding competitions. And from there, we sort of formed a group amongst ourselves, and we are still friends. I mean, even after we are done with all the college life, now we are getting placed in all good companies. We still sometimes catch up. We don't talk about coding a lot, but it will help you to build friendships, make networks, and also it will give you that motivation. Because I remember the motivation that I got from them was immense, and we kind of pushed each other. Yes, I did have college friends. There was a small group who was interested in programming. We used to push each other as well. But again, if you are not able to find that within your own college, go out.
But maybe I can also say that for tier 1 and tier 2 students, right? They can also find peers outside of their college in communities or clubs or whatever, and they can do that. It's also beneficial for them. It's not like if you're in tier 1 college, then you absolutely don't need anybody. You're good on your own. You will find success no matter what. I can see the benefits for tier 3 students as well as tier 1 and 2, right? Which era is he talking about? 2010 Facebook? I don't know. I can't even judge how old this guy is. Is he older than me? Is he younger than me? I don't know. Glaze Datta. I had raised the question about backup connection because usually people whose job relies over internet have a backup connection. Yeah, I do have a backup connection. It's called mobile data. I mean, worst comes to worst, I could turn off all the YouTube videos and I can just code using mobile data. That's what I do. But I can't live stream on backup connection. That's what my answer was supposed to be. On mobile data, you can't really live stream. It doesn't work. It's not reliable. It will break every now and then. 2019 pass out. So if he's 2019 pass out, what the fuck is he on about? Discord existed, LinkedIn existed, Twitter existed, all of these things existed. 2019 pass out. So he's 2 years younger than me. Oh, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Bro, who used Facebook in 2019? Let's move to GSoC, please. 1 second, bro. 1 second.
Participate in coding competitions, hackathons, and you will meet a lot of your like-minded people and going through the same journey as you. Also, sometimes people who are from tier 1 and good colleges, and they would be a good motivation for you. But one thing, always remember, unless you start doing the things that you want to, unless you start being a good coder, being a good programmer, go and participate in the coding competitions, no one would want to be around you, because at the end of the day, everyone would want to be around like-minded people or people who are better than them. The other thing which I also found a bit challenging is the lack of good alumni network. Like, again, we were the first passing out batch from my college.
See, told you about alumni. Told you. Reddit, the main thing. Yeah, Reddit also. Yeah. 2014, it was most popular. I think 2010, 2014. Yeah, correct. Yeah, that was, yeah. Literally true for every college. Literally zero advice I found that specialized towards tier 3. Everyone these days are just aware of generic advices. Yeah.
So I had no alumni network at all. But again, if you're passing from a tier 3 college, you would see that most of your alumni network is working in companies where you don't want to work at or you want to see yourself in. Okay, and we know that if you have a good alumni network, like you know people, your seniors who have passed out from the college, there's always that sentiment that plays, and you would get some sort of help, like at least even if it means getting a referral to say the least, right? So that is something that won't happen. But that is again the very reason why I told you to build strong connections network outside college, and it will go a long way in helping you to get placed in your dream company. So this was about the psychological aspect of things and the environment. Now let's talk a little about the reality around you, right? So first of all, it is very hard to get internships.
Okay, I'm done. Tier 3 mindset, absolute zero value in this video. So let's get into GSoC. So if anybody from Google is watching this stream or anybody from Google watches this video that I will publish later, I completely believe in the fact that I think GSoC should be banned in India. India should be taken out of this GSoC program. Just for the simple reason being that it is now becoming a business. What GSoC used to be about, open source development basically, it's now just a funnel for views, attention, money and clicks. That's all this is now. And I have some things that I will show to you in this video, but I just want to talk to the crack devs who still believe that they deserve a chance in GSoC or whatever. See, if you think you are nothing without GSoC, then you should not have it. Simple enough. If you're a crack dev, do not tell me that GSoC is the end all be all for you. Do not tell me that you only hope to land a career only if you crack. First of all, this cracking GSoC word pisses me off so much. There is nothing to crack here. GSoC is not supposed to be an entrance exam, which is basically what it is now in the Indian space basically. This is one of those videos where I'll only talk about the Indian space, and I'll show you some things that I have accumulated from Reddit and everywhere. It is about open source. There is no syllabus for that. There is no roadmap for that. There is no timeline for that. You can be programming for 20 years and you can still apply for GSoC. If you have picked up a project in open source that you can make some contributions to, which is worthy in the eyes of Google, and they are willing to fund you. A stipend is not the objective of GSoC. It's a side effect of it. The objective here is for every student or every participant to be able to contribute to GSoC open source packages so that it makes everybody's life simpler. And the stipend is just a side effect of it. It's just the appreciation of Google that they are saying that, okay, we believe in your mission, we are willing to fund you for it. Because they are the biggest tech company and they want to show their appreciation for the open source community. But apparently how this has turned itself into a business opportunity in India is what pisses the hell out of me. And here is something that I want to show you when I was researching this JEification of GSoC, basically converting GSoC into yet another entrance exam. So here's the first thing. There are now podcasts on GSoC where somebody says that they have cracked GSoC and therefore they are doing a whole live narration on YouTube, creating podcasts about it, telling everybody, look how amazing I am because I cleared GSoC, basically driving the FOMO. And my question is, should there be a FOMO for GSoC? Should there be? It's not like if you fail GSoC this year, then you can't apply for GSoC next year or the year forward or whatever, then your whole life is ruined. It's not like that. There is no deadline for GSoC. Be passionate towards open source development and then apply to it. And if you don't get selected, you don't get selected. Don't bitch and moan about it. But apparently it is now a views collecting thing, that you get to establish yourself on YouTube by saying that I failed XYZ exam, but I cleared GSoC, therefore you should listen to my life story. Driving the FOMO basically. And now look at this thing. People are creating thumbnails now for the Google stipend, as if getting the stipend is the goal of GSoC. And this is primarily one of the reasons I think GSoC should be taken away from India. Just ban us. Because sooner or later what will happen is, this becomes a whole ass business, right? Everybody's advertising everywhere that our college or our tuition center or our coaching center has created GSoC selected students. Everybody goes to them, everybody puts money into them, everybody just starts open source development for the sake of getting selected in GSoC, not for the sake of contributing to open source. Apparently then some student will mess up, they will not get selected, their money is into waste, and then we will have another abuse situation on our hands. This is what YouTube content creators of India are doing now. This is, when I saw this, I was like, I saw this on Reddit basically, but when I saw this, I was completely into like, what the hell is happening now? Is this all that GSoC is now? A way to earn 2.6 lakh rupees as stipend? Like, get real now, would you? If none of the things in tech is a meritocracy, I don't think that we should have anything other than just regular placements. If you are somebody who doesn't know what the hell GSoC is or what it's about, you might as well just flood the entry applications of Google hiring processes that go on every year, and you might as well accumulate your crowd there. Don't try to stain a very good thing about open source development, which is GSoC. Collab versus competition. People interested in open source don't wait for GSoC to contribute or only contribute to GSoC orgs. One of my friends literally contributes as the org isn't even listed in GSoC. That's what it should be. That's the spirit of open source. You're not doing it for the stipend. You're doing it because you believe in open source packages, because you like open source development, and you think you can contribute something to open source that will make other developers' life simpler. And if that isn't a meritocracy, then just take it away. Just have normal hiring processes. We already have enough YouTubers peddling that information around. We have recently one of the clowns on YouTube tech space, a very prominent tech creator, saying that you can go from 0 to 1 crore in 1 year. And apparently he's like month by month breakdown. Month 1 to 3, you do this. Month 6 to 8, you do this. Month 8 to 12, you do this. And if you are able to do all of that, 1 crore package. That's what's happening in the Indian tech space. Pretty much everybody is opening their colleges now. They were happy with selling courses, but now they are leveled up by opening up colleges. What is stopping them? To slap the GSoC term on their brochures and advertisements? Basically driving everyone to believe that if they join this college, then they will get selected in GSoC. Like, come on, man. There has to be some limit. There has to be something that stops things like this happening. Everything is a opportunity to make money, and I'm 100% sure that these companies and these organizations that are advertising their services to GSoC aspirants, I'm 100% sure that they do not care about the $3,000 paycheck from Google. They do not care about that. Because think about it. What is more money? $3,000 from Google for one project, or is it $500 from 100 students? What is more money, according to you? Certainly the other thing, right? And the thing is, there are students who will pay for those. Because this is the next thing that I want to show you. Here, look at this. When I saw this comment, I was like face palming myself. I actually put my head down like this, like what is happening? If there is one student like this one who is asking this question, then there are thousands others who actually believe that there is a roadmap, there is a deadline, there is a timeline. This is what the mentality is now. Nobody wants to say that you should love doing open source development and you should contribute to it, but rather it's a race now. It's getting converted into a race that just do this, and do this, GSoC guarantee. Many new age colleges are also promoting how their students qualified ICPC prelims in their first year. Okay, ICPC prelims, I think you're talking about chartered accountant exams, Shubhashish. In which case, I feel it's normal. It's been going on for a long time now. And chartered accountant exam, yeah, that's pretty much, very much meritocracy based. So I don't think there is any trouble with advertising that. But that's not what GSoC is. IRL clickbait chal raha hai. This is a direct result of roadmap culture. Exactly, that is what roadmap culture is. And this is the prime example of roadmap culture. Somebody believing that there is a roadmap, 6 months, 8 months, I study for it, boom, GSoC selection, stipend. For a 6 months paycheck, for a 6 months program, people are like creating entire personas on YouTube now, getting created into businesses, because GSoC happens every year, right? So this year they will have one batch, next year they will have another batch, next year they will have another batch, and only like 1 or 2 of them will get selected. But what about the other people? All that they will do is blame themselves, that it must be their skill issues that they did not get selected. not the organizations who rile them in with the greed. That hey, if you join us, you can get that kind of stipend. And these things like really depress me. Like nothing is sacred in tech anymore. Everything is just a mindless, like greedy chase for money, views, attention, whatever. This is how he cracked GSoC in first year, 2.5 lakh stipend. People are doing podcasts about it now. Then here it is, on Reddit. Hey, I'm a beginner who wants to crack GSoC, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I want to ask few questions. What languages are important for GSoC? Already out the door, like kick this guy out of open source community. What languages are important? This is the prime example of somebody not even having a simple clue of what open source is. Can I learn the needed tech stack before December? What do I say, man? What do I say? Just take India out. Like, seriously. Crack devs, I don't worry about them. They don't have to have GSoC for having a shot at a job in Google. They will manage something on their own. But if everything is just a mindless race for money, just end it. We are much better off without GSoC. If you're planning to make this into a video, please edit the ICPC part. Why? I think you made generational aura debt GED1. Oh yeah, my bad. I remember seeing those and thought it was for absolute beginners, included GSoC in it. Okay, I'm not gonna put that into the video. But when I started watching better YouTubers like you and Theo, I know why this is horse shit. Police. Okay, let me catch up to chat. You guys have said so many things. Do you know Acer has launched a phone with Sony camera? Okay, I'll check that. Google Dev Groups, RIP Wi-Fi. Yep, yesterday talked with a great deal of assembly devs and they help like friend really great devs on Discord. Are we really good? Pointed me into the right direction. Yeah, great. Did they fix Wi-Fi? Yeah, they did. That's why I'm here now. There are good Telegram communities for every technologies. There you go. I don't use Telegram myself. You do, okay. It's good raining in May and June, going to be good year for farmers. Yeah. Deepak Saini, you were really thinking about farmers. W in the chat for this guy. Yeah. I had raised the question about backup connection because usually, okay. Goated for finding community. Which era? Okay. 5 years of BTech. I don't know if he has done 5 years of BTech. Alumni network and refs didn't help me. I asked for rep through an online friend, so okay. GSoC don't have funding. GSoC is ending next year. Yeah, good for it. Lol, yeah, those posters in city. No more GSoC for anyone. Yeah, that's what I heard. Iron Man reference. Yeah, that was an Iron Man reference, yeah. Will the situation reduce creativity among devs? Getting everything converted into a business will 100% affect the ones who are actually into it for the passion. 100% it will do that. Because now they are seeing everybody just chasing it like a rat race. They are like, nah, I don't want to do it. Let me just do open source contributions without the expectations of anything. In which case they will never get recognized. In which case they have to work harder to get a job, which, I mean, everybody has to work harder, but still there will be disappointment in developers who are actually passionate about GSoC. People will never stop fear mongering. Be it anything, in future they'll find another thing. Yeah, it's just, yeah. If you're nothing without that suit, you shouldn't have it. Another keyword in the YouTube algorithm, bro. GSoC is the current keyword in the YouTube algorithm. And some year, like next year, it will be something else. Next year, something else. Like, do you even believe that just for a free t-shirt in Hacktoberfest, Indian developers did what they did? Remember that controversy? By the way, it is still happening. If you thought that people reduced opening spam PRs, I invite you to open up a new tab, go to Express.js main repo, and then check the closed PRs. It is still happening. You wouldn't believe me? Check it out for yourself. Hey, Cryptic Goal, maybe interested in open source, don't wait for, okay, I read that. At this point, any program will turn into this. Updated readme file, the spam. It is still happening, bro. Still happening. Check it out now. You will find it. One of my friends who don't even like coding was telling me his roadmap of cracking GSoC and getting that stipend. This is what the problem is. This is what the problem is. GSoC is nothing to be cracked. You don't crack GSoC. You get selected in GSoC. You crack interviews. You crack hiring drives. You crack a competitive exam. According to him, is easy process. No, Neeraj Walia was harmed in this segment. Yeah, he is that clown, isn't he? Created that video of 0 to 1 crore. And basically that was an advertisement for Vedam School of Technology by Nishan Chahar. Bro called it Dincharya from 0 to 1 crore. Our education is based on applying formulas like that, but there is no fixed formula for life and career. But even if there isn't, leave some things alone is what I'm saying. If nothing is sacred anymore, just have normal hiring drives. Take away all the programs, take away anything that goes towards the direction of open source development. Just take it away. Indian developers already do not have good impression. Here, right here. Look at this billboard. It is an IRL billboard. Got selected in Google Summer of Code 2025, 1.2 lakh stipend. This is what's happening now. Next one, right here. Next one, right here. Summer of Bitcoin 2025. Apparently that's the thing now. Okay, this was it, right? Yeah, that's all. These are the things that I've seen that makes me so depressed, and I'm like, we should just ban GSoC in India. Get somebody from Google to see this video and just tell him, kick India out. Keep it to your Western countries. I'm not saying that greed is not a factor in Western countries. Maybe it is, but at least they don't engage in business practices. And if they do it, kick them out as well. I'm not here out for vendetta against Indians. This is a direct result of roadmap culture. Okay, I read that. Many new colleges promoting read that. What is ICPC? Isn't CA? ICPC isn't CA. Oh, then what is ICPC? Is it there an ICPC exam for ICPC exam for CA? International Collegiate Programming Contest. It's not an exam related to chartered accountant profession. Oh, damn. Then what is the exam for CA exam steps? Intermediate course, final course. Okay, exam steps. Something is there that sounds a little bit ICAI. Okay. Okay, then maybe I made a mistake. Sorry. Coding exam. Okay, I need to clip this. Competitive coding. Okay, but again, the word competitive is in the name, so it's all right, I guess. Look at him ignore the chat. You are in generation of aura debt. Could be. Yeah, I made a mistake for ICPC exam. There is something related to chartered accountant exam, bro. I know this. That sounds a little bit ICPC. Okay, I don't remember right now. But isn't it really the fault of people who think doing these will get them hired? Are they not just digging a hole for themselves? See, the only thing is that if there are students out there who have no idea of what GSoC is, if they are blissfully unaware, then that is not an invitation for businesses to take their money, basically. Just because you are unaware doesn't mean that your money should be taken away by businesses and getting sold a dream. That's what my point is. It's not your fault that you are unaware. This is basically like scamming, isn't it now? Surely if you are unaware and you go to a training institute and you say that your goal is to clear GSoC, they're not going to turn you away now, are they? They will happily take your money and they will happily have you believe that, yeah, you are with us, you're going to crack it. It's a business. If you edit the ICPC part, okay, I will. Yeah, I will. Scroll down, little bro. What happened? You crack eggs. For 70 lakhs, they rebranded Brave browser. Well, they might do it even for a keychain. What happened? Monday streaming, why is the thumbnail of this live blank? Huh? Surely not. Right? Hey, there is a thumbnail. What is this right here? What are you saying? There is a thumbnail. I made sure of updating that thumbnail. IPC. Okay, IPC exam. Okay. Oh, there's a word difference. It's an IPC exam? IPC exam for chartered accountants. IPCC. Oh shoot. See? IPCC. ICPC. Oh, this is where the mistake happened. Thanks, Dufus. You saved my aura. Hey, Sandeep. Yeah, Monday streaming. Yes, yesterday there was no stream. Anybody has joined the Code with Harry DS course? How is it if then? I don't think anybody here has joined it. Sid has joined. Ask him. It's blank for me. I don't know why. Okay. Maybe. What are you guys laughing about? What has happened in my chat right now? I'm a student and know very little about GSoC, but it is definitely pursued by a lot of my classmates. I always thought it was something competitive or something. Oh, here we go, cryptic ghoul. Here we go, cryptic ghoul. Now you are saved. No, it is not competitive anything. No, it isn't. If you're planning to make this, he bullies me. Pro scroll up. ICPC competitive program. Today I had a very interesting thought about AI taking entry-level jobs. I imagine that if 80% of entry-level jobs disappeared, only 20% people would remain at that level. What a thought, Sheikh Asif. Sheikh Asif, are you from Bangladesh, bro, by any chance? Please let me know. The rest would be mid-level and senior-level employees, but after 5-6 years, those entry-level people would move to a senior-level positions. However, there would be fewer people initially, making it difficult for companies to fill senior-level positions, creating a vacuum. I think this is because AI can only do entry-level tasks now. It will take longer to handle. Okay, yeah, fair. What will companies do when they need senior-level people but don't have any because AI destroyed the entry-level market? This will only have mid-senior level people remaining. Lol. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. Sheikh Asif, yeah. W. Deepak Saini. I had joined a data science Discord server. They banned me for asking a simple data science question with a resource link. Stupid mods. Yeah, mods, this is why I have Sombra in my Discord. He doesn't have that habit of getting a power trip. Bugzoc apparently did, and he got banned because of that. Man, this is crazy warm right now. Damn. I think the latest trick is going through Salesforce courses for their swags. Okay. Updating README, competitive exam, you crack eggs. Yeah, you also crack eggs, yeah. I think I'll do open source if I'm facing any problem in software that I'm using. Finally, I have to see. I'm from India. Oh, okay. You know what's worse? I'm seeing some people in my college pay money to do internship. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, that happens. One of the guilty right here. I didn't pay the company didn't pay me. That was my internship. For 3 months, I just showed up to the office whenever I wanted, like between 9 to 10 a.m. I just sat there the whole day and I drank company coffee. That's all I did. That was my internship. I'm curious what happened to that 70 lakhs hackathon scam. I don't know. A scam is a scam, bro. Maybe they ran away with the money. A random question, did you paint your wall green to avoid green screen? No, this is a rented apartment, bro. My landlords did it, not me. Although this does help in creating green screen effects. You might have seen in previous videos of mine. And since I'm using DaVinci Resolve, managing this green screen is actually very easy. Free coffee is also a W. Yeah, that's all I did for 3 months. That's all I did. You know are you still doing solo freelancing or not doing like agency by hiring people? I actually have hired one person from my Discord community, currently working with me right now. His name is Crossborg. You might have seen him on Twitter or my Discord. So yeah, I'm working with him, but I'm not an agency just yet. I'm a solo freelancer. Yeah. Okay. Racist. What am I racist for now? That billboards. ICPC, look at the name. Do you know what though? Yesterday I watched Code with Harry's video where he was talking about people pirating his course now. Apparently that's a thing that Hitesh has done. Looking at his face, I just remembered it. He did one video where he created a skit threatening a guy, being like, if you sell my course without my authorization, I'm gonna sue you in court, blah blah. And yesterday Code with Harry uploaded a video saying that I wanted to do good for people, but if people keep pushing me, I'm gonna have to take legal action. I'm like, where does your greed end, bro? And first of all, there is one more thing that I don't understand, is that if somebody is selling a course for 3,000 rupees and you're seeing it for 300 rupees getting resold somewhere, does it not give you any sort of red flags? Does it not make you believe that this might be a scam? And then you cry about it in front of Code with Harry's support team. It means that you knew where to go for the genuine people, and that's what you should have done in the first place. This is a buyer mentality that I don't understand. What's the point of going to Code with Harry and cry about it? That I wasted my 300 rupees? Code with Harry is sitting there to take 3,000 rupees of yours. People are crying for revenue on their courses now. They are openly saying on YouTube that I will absolutely take somebody to court if they keep reselling. First of all, you can't stop it everywhere now, can you? I'm pretty sure yesterday when he made the video, it actually encouraged more and more scammers to take his videos and spread it around and resell it. Telegram, torrenting, you basically just sit with your dick in your hands. You're not able to do anything to stop that. You won't be able to stop that. People will create new Telegram channels. People will create new hosting sites. And they will just resell the hell out of it. Movie companies go through this. Games companies go through this. Songs, production houses or music labels go through this. They kept crying about it some years ago, but now look at where that is. Crossborg is DMing me on Discord right now. I'll get to him. Ask him, Crossborg, to join my stream. Anyway, do you know that Acer for rupees 11,000? Okay, Algorithm Soft, seems like you are very interested in that phone. Get it for you, man. It was taxpayer money, bro. People wanna know. No, like they are paying money to some random company and the company asks them to do things like code a rock, paper, scissors game and stuff. First of all, they are stupid. If you pay money and still get asked to do things, you're a moron. I would say that I'm paying you money, you better give me my internship certificate now and I get to walk away with it. What's the point of paying somebody and then doing coding? Isn't that what courses are now? Students do that, they pay for courses and then they are the ones who are coding. You called him Bangladeshi. Yeah, so what, bro? And they get to brag on LinkedIn and a certificate. Certificate bragging doesn't mean shit, bro, on LinkedIn. I have seen so many of them at this point. It's like, shut up. Well, those companies better hope that AI can handle all the mess they created or be ready to spend hefty amounts to actual people who can do it for them. Hey, I'm here. Hire me. I am 9 years experience. How do you reduce the risk of your freelancer directly reaching out to the client? Don't share the information. It's pretty easy. If you are hiring somebody to work with you, don't ever let them know who the client is or give them phone numbers or whatever. That's the ultimate mistake you can make as a freelancing agency, which many of my bosses has made the mistake of doing before, and I actually took the clients away with me. I was so pissed at one of the clients. I used to work in a company, obviously I can't name it, that had a client that paid them 5 lakh rupees a month. And you know how, and I was the solo developer, full stack basically. So, you know how much I used to get? I only used to get like 23,000 rupees a month for the entire duration of the project. That's what happened to me. And it was only good luck that my client actually bothered my manager so much with calling and telling requirements that he got frustrated and he gave my phone number to the client directly. And 3 months later, 3 months after that, boom, resigned from the company. I took the client with me, and instead of getting paid 23,000 rupees, I started getting paid 45,000 rupees. I have done this before, and I will do it again. You make the mistake of giving me the client direct information, I will absolutely take them away from you. It's just business, right? You can't prove that I did it. Are they pulling these stunts just to divert the attention to their lame courses? Yep. It's all dhanda, bro. It's all dhanda. Turn off Discord notification. Nah, why would I? Music piracy resulted in music streaming platform to stop piracy. You need to think out of the box, not stopping it. Actually, you can't think out of the box for paid courses now, can you? What else can you do? You can either make them members only on YouTube, in which case you are still charging people for getting access to those course material. You can release free videos, in which case you have the hope of earning money through brand collaboration or Google ads, right? There isn't really anything out of the box here. Buying courses is pretty easy. You don't even have to be logged in. You just enter the email, enter the phone number, boom. Now you have the access. Only one video in YouTube.
चड्डी में छेद तो हो जाती है, मगर उसका कपड़ा जाता कहाँ है?
जैसे इसके क्वेश्चन में कोई सेंस नहीं है, वैसे ही अपनी इंडियन गवर्नमेंट है जो कि अपने काम करने से पहले कोई सेंस नहीं लगाती। और मैं ऐसा इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि अपनी इंडियन गवर्नमेंट को ना इंडिया
चड्डी में छेद तो हो जाती है, मगर उसका कपड़ा जाता कहाँ है?
जैसे इसके क्वेश्चन में कोई सेंस नहीं है, वैसे ही अपनी इंडियन गवर्नमेंट है जो कि अपने काम करने से पहले कोई सेंस नहीं लगाती। और मैं ऐसा इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि अपनी इंडियन गवर्नमेंट को ना इंडिया का एक ब्राउजर बनाना है, एंड इसके लिए इन्होंने एक चैलेंज भी करवाया था और इसके अंदर आईटी मिनिस्टर भी आ रखे थे। और जब ये पूरा चैलेंज खत्म हो गया तो यहाँ पे आप सेकंड नंबर पे टीम देख रहे हो जिसका नाम टीम पिंग है। उनको इस चैलेंज में पार्टिसिपेट करने के लिए और अच्छा परफॉर्म करने के लिए 75 लाख रुपीज मिले थे। लेकिन बाकी लोगों ने जब इस चीज को नोटिस करा तो उनको पता चला कि भाई इस टीम ने ना यहाँ पे जो ब्रेव ब्राउजर है उसके सारी कोडिंग को ले लिया और उसका नेम ब्रेव से चेंज करके पिंग रख दिया। वाह भाई वाह। और अपनी गवर्नमेंट ने क्रॉस चेक भी नहीं करा, सीधा 75 लाख रुपीस दे दिए। और अभी सीन ऐसा कि काफी लोग एक्स पे अपने आईटी मिनिस्टर को टैग करके बता रहे कि आपने गलती कर दिया, फिर से चेक करो। वेल, देखते क्या होता है। आपको क्या लगता है इसके बारे में नीचे कमेंट्स में जरूर बताना। ये वीडियो अपने दोस्तों के साथ भी शेयर कर दो एंड ऐसी न्यूज के लिए मेरे यूट्यूब
Well, I mean, I don't see anything happening really. I think they will get away with it. Top level road bed KD. Best viewers on streamboo.com. He is back. It's a smart gadget YouTube short. What is it about?
Smart Gadgets You Need Part 305, powered by ChatGPT and about the size of a card. It's the first of its kind AI transcribing voice recorder that can record meetings, lectures, and even both sides of a phone call on iPhone or Android. You just press this button to start recording, and you can play back the whole thing with a second-by-second text transcription that also summarizes the entire recording into key points. Smart Gadgets You Need Part 305.
Useless. Not gonna sell. You know why? People are not looking for that. And also, I saw about Google smart glasses. Let me make a prediction now. It's gonna fail. Apparently, there's a thing in Google I/O. I saw Google I/O 2025 keynote. There is something about specs. Where is it?
These smart glasses are Google's vision for the future, but what can they actually do? Earlier this week, I went to Google I/O where they announced a first look at their glasses with Android XR.
It's gonna fail. You know why? because most of the people out there, they don't wear glasses. What is the incentive for them to buy these glasses in the first place? This guy right here is wearing it, but this guy who is presenting the video doesn't wear glasses, or at least in the frame we can see doesn't wear it.
I actually got to try them out, so here's what I learned. First of all, these glasses have a camera, microphone, touch gestures, and most notably a tiny display that sits right around here on the right lens. Now, all of that combined lets you do a lot of the things that we've seen on the Ray-Ban Metas, things like take photos or ask Gemini what you're
It's gonna fail. It's gonna fail. Are they pulling these turns? Okay, turn off Discord. He wasn't just talking about reselling, but taking his videos and selling them by luring people for his paid courses. Still, that counts as a reselling, right? Harkirat did some cryptography thing where he was able to get which user downloaded the video. Downloaded the video. You can just start OBS Studio and stream it. Done. Like how I'm doing it right now. You can't catch a Windows application playing a video now, can you? From your browser even. It's easy. This did help. The moves went down, but now what they do is upload screen recordings of the videos. That's what I just said. With 75 lakhs, I can build a 3 BHK house. No, you can't. Depending on where you live, yeah, you can. Yeah. This did. I was listening in the background. What the fuck is that reel? Oh, that's about the Brave browser plagiarism. Yeah. They did get away with it. I'm not even surprised. It's just hilarious. Yeah, yeah. I heard what they want to, that they want to raise another round. In my hometown, bro, not in Delhi or Bangalore. Okay, okay. Fair, yeah. I said depending where you live. Yeah, you can do that. Still wondering what are they on. Really need that. Android XR. Android XR is pretty interesting for tech enthusiasts, but for everyone, not sure. It's gonna fail. It's gonna fail. I'm telling you now.
you're seeing in front of you, but the screen
People are not looking for glasses with tech capabilities. It's a good gag gift or good one-off usage kind of things, but people are not gonna use it in their daily lives. When they wear glasses, they're already like seeing a portion of the world on their peripheral vision. And even in that limited vision, you are injecting a screen that will show you things. People won't like that. It's the same exact reason that VR headsets never made it mainstream. The very idea of strapping something onto your head that goes all the way here and blocks your entire vision. Like, you know, Apple Vision Pro, right? Apple Vision Pro VR headset. Why did it fail? Because it's the basic necessity of a human being. The mobile phone is basically, in all of this peripheral vision, mobile phone is only capturing this much. Google Glasses will capture this much. And Apple Vision Pro VR headset, it will capture all of it. Who wants that? And I also hear that Mark Zuckerberg is now saying that smartphones will be, Mark Zuckerberg says mobiles would be outdated. Here we go. Zuckerberg predicts that within the next decade, smart glasses will surpass smartphones in popularity and practicality. Shut the hell up, man. Hey, Ballu Don. You bully our guru. I study ECE branch. I don't have job, but our guru helped me to study coding B, and you are joking of them. I earn 12k per month because of him. Which guru are you talking about? I do have a hint. I'm suspecting somebody, but I know who the Guruji might be. Go ahead, Ballu Don. Tell me who your guru is. I have an idea who he might be. I'm just waiting for his answer. Go ahead, tell us. I'd use smart glasses though. Could be GET11, could be. I typed 3 most important features that should be in a smart glass I can own. Deleted it because it looks like I got a good idea. Only those features. What? You can't be able to play BGMI on glasses. Yeah, I think we can all guess. OpenAI is also launching AI pin now. It's gonna fail. It's gonna fail. AI pin. It's gonna fail. Same reason being that, first of all, if that AI pin will require its own SIM card like humane AI, 100% it will fail. Pretty much the latency of you saying something, it reaching the pin, then it processing it, sending to server, processing there, getting back the answer, processing here, then speaking out the answer. There are so many delays here. How do you solve those delays? It's not doable. It's not doable. You know you bully him, but who is he? Who is he? Ballu Don? For somebody to have a name Ballu Don, you pretty much are a pussy. I hope you know that. You're not even able to take the name of your Guruji, which I have an idea who that is, but still. Go ahead, tell us. With smart glasses, I'll be able to search for information without looking at my phone while talking to a person, and they won't know. First of all, they won't know is not a USP of a product. It isn't. You're not a sting operation specialist or whatever. You're not going to go into government offices and expose somebody by showing everybody that they are accepting bribes or whatever. Rage bait, Ballu. I'm excited to see. I only know one guru, and so do I. So do I. Go ahead, Ballu Don. Still waiting for your answer, buddy. First of all, I was also thinking this the other day, that I have done pretty stupid things on YouTube, right? But how can I top the stupidity charts when everybody is being more stupid than me? Let's say for 1 second, me defending Shivansh for that abuse situation was bad. It was not something I should have done, and that was stupid. Let's just say for 1 second. And you would have thought that that would have been the most stupid thing a creator might have done. But in the following days, we have Neeraj Walia saying to everybody that they can earn 1 crore. We have creators like Code with Harry or Hitesh who are threatening people on camera that I'm gonna pursue legal route on you if you resell my course. We have idiots like this guy that we just reacted on this channel, on this live stream, saying things like tier 3 mindset is something that holds people back. How can I top the stupidity rankings when all the other creators are being more stupid than me? I was thinking about that yesterday. Like, I might be stupid, but other people are way ahead of me. So I don't have to worry about that. No, like I can pretend I know everything while I am being told by my glasses. First of all, that's not a magic trick as well. People will know that you are using a smart glass. And the second that they know that you are using a smart glass, the illusion is over, right? Who the fuck is Shivansh? Context. Oh, that was an abuse situation with a GSoC mentor. It happened a couple of weeks ago. I think you weren't around. Somebody abused a GSoC mentor. I defended them publicly and I got a lot of hate thrown at me. And Dimple Yadav was one of them. He's obviously referring to technical Guruji, guys. He's not even a guru. He's even got a guru in his name. No. Technical Guruji is a tech review kind of guy. Reviewing smartphones and whatnot. Smart glass might only be good. That DTU guy. Yeah. Smart glass might only, it wasn't hate, it was criticism. No, it was hate. I was hurt. I had like pins hitting me in my heart. And now I'm hurt because of all that hate I got thrown at. Smart glass might only be good for navigation, but that would require them for be bulky, hence become useless as the current chipsets and battery and Wi-Fi and internet connection. First of all, that also assumes that the internet connection would be the same everywhere. People in California, people in San Francisco can take advantage of smart glasses. What about people in India? The second you go into a basement, boom, all the connections gone. Now your smart glass is basically worth nothing. And if you are carrying it out and about in the actual world, you basically have to have a smartphone that has a hotspot which your glasses are connected to. therefore it can access data services. What about that? Isn't it? I was joking. Yeah, I know. Oh, Harkirat Singh and okay. Mirror this word in GPT, you will know. No, I understand. Ugh. Harkirat Singh. Afraid to take his name now, are you? Then you don't know how to take constructive criticism, Ovu. Yeah, sure. I take all the constructive criticism and turn into hate and think of that as personal attacks. It's like you don't even know me at this point. Yeah, that situation was tensed up. I've seen a lot of posts about it in Reddit. Yeah, 2 of them was about me as well. And I'm pretty sure when this video goes out, GSoC should ban India. I'm gonna make a Reddit appearance. I just know it. It wasn't hate, bro. I personally think you shouldn't just go call someone a moron. Yeah, I mean, what happened. Now we can't. Oh, the pervert word is now problematic for Twitch, is it? Recently found out Technical Guruji is an investor in Nothing Phone. Oh, nice. I'm also scared about women's safety, as there could be perverts that will start recording women unbeknownst to them. See? And we just discussed the use case, the practicality of it, and the internet requirement. But the evil usage of smart glasses, there you go. You know, like AirTag, Apple introduced AirTags, and how people started putting them in women's purses and like the bottom of cars to track where that car is going and where their house might be so that they can rob them. Whenever tech tries to solve a problem, it more often than not, it is used for evil purposes. That's a problem with tech as well. It starts out as an innocent product, being like, oh, look at this, such a cute device, it will solve that problem. And before you know it, scammers use it, criminals use it. And basically there is no way to determine if it is getting misused. Because tech is just supposed to perform the operations that you ask it. It's not going to ask for morality or the legality or whatever, right? Our bro is getting famous. Yeah. If you will sell course, I will like you because you are doing good. See that you basically told me this is why, like, you are their audience. You might as well quit my live stream. I don't think there is anything of value to you here. Show some evidence to Google. Go to their website. What? I don't understand, Vaikun, what you just said. The current Meta glasses have a light that turn on when they're recording, but people have easily bypassed it. See? Told you. The second I realized someone is using a smart glass in front of me, I'd forever stop trusting the guy, gal. Trusting somebody is going a little bit too far. It just depends on what they're saying and how they are using the tech. If they up in front, they tell you that this is a smart glass, I don't see that as an issue, right? But yeah, I would be worried about typing my passwords in front of them. I would be like, look away, asshole. I don't want your smart glass to record what I just did on my keyboard. And apparently that's the thing now. Hackers can use your keystrokes to determine what you are typing. Hackers use keystrokes to determine what the user is typing. Keylogger, actually that is not the thing that I am looking for. Keystroke sounds, was it? Oh. Here you go. Malware bytes. Apparently this is a thing now. The sound of you typing on your keyboard could reveal your password. The ubiquity of keyboard acoustic emanations makes them not only a readily available attack vector, but also prompts victims to underestimate and therefore not try to hide their output. For example, when typing a password, people will regularly hide their screen but will do little to obfuscate their keyboard sound. I mean, this is how bad it is now. What if I'm typing something, it's a good thing that login with Google exists, so I don't have to type my password out on stream. But what if I did that and you clipped it and now you know my password, which is basically the same password everywhere. I saw Prime Agent stand-up, where he does stand-up calls with Prime Agent, Casey Muratori, Trash Dev and Teach Dev. And in one of those stand-ups, Trash Dev mentioned that he has a single password all across all platforms, and they made fun of him. And I was like, I'm the same thing. I also have just one password remembered up here, which I use everywhere. And the second I go to a platform that didn't accept my password, I usually have to go forgot password, enter email, get a link, then reset my password, and then gain access. That's how I do it. Mac keyboard, throw him out. W2 hackers. Oh, TikTok and Instagram also records it. That's another thing. That's a software keyboard thing. They can actually keylog what you're exactly typing. But listening to sounds of your keyboard, that's another level actually. It's expected in a software-based keyboard that somebody can log what you are typing, right? Oh, GSoC roadmap course sellers website. Oh, actually I can't do that. If I do that, then I'm gonna get sued. I'm pretty much convinced that this Ballu Don is actually a psyop, trying to get me to show somebody's face or take somebody's name, and then yeah. Why you hate all YouTuber? Go and collaborate with big YouTuber like Nishan, Ishan, and make money. You will grow. No thanks. No thanks. I don't want growth at that cost of appearing on camera at the same time with Nishant or Ishan Sharma. No, thanks. No, don't need it. Damn, the person who made that sound record server is G. Okay, so that was there, but it's pretty rare thing for you to see it in active stages. And bro, please use a password manager Elma. Nah, not gonna. I also have a single pass. See? I also have one password. I finally found the perfect excuse to buy 5,000 rupees mechanical keyboard. Start using password managers at phone and PC. Nah, not gonna do that. Login with Google exists. That pretty much takes care of all my logins. Am I the only one here who uses a password manager? Nope, you're not. I mean, using a password manager is pretty common. What is it? KeyPass, was it? KeyPass. I think this is the name. Password safe. This is the number one, right? This is the number one software. I have known about this, but it's too clunky. I understand something like Insta360 because at least people can recognize it as camera. Yeah. They could also be used for cyber stalking. There are a lot of negatives instead of being positive for smart glasses. I follow a lot of tech creators who are optimistic, but I'm not at all. See, there is one more thing I find wrong with Mr. Who's the Boss and MKBHD. The very thing, the country that they live in, it's a cold country. They can't do thermal testing on the phones now, can they? When they show us battery tests and operations of the phone or whatever, their weather is cool. The phone will very quickly cool down. But there are actually brands or there are like variants of phones that will heat up like crazy in a warm country like India. This Asus phone of mine, I don't have a SIM card in this phone. You know the reason why? Because if I do that and I go from a high connection to low connection to no connection to high connection to low connection to no connection networks like that, this phone will heat up like crazy. And to the point where I can't hold it in my hands anymore. I have to put it down, throw some water on it to get it to cool down. That is the problem I see with MKBHD and Mr. Who's the Boss recommendations. When they say that this phone is very performative, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, what I hear is this phone is gonna heat up like crazy when I have it in my hands, in my home. Isn't it? iPhone gets so hot. Okay, iPhone is, no, I don't think so. Isn't iPhone very notorious for not heating up, given their M1 chips and all that they have? Then collaborate with it. I knew it. Here, look at right here. Collaborate with a tech lead. I knew it. I don't need password managers because I only have one and log in with Google. That's the logic I also have. Yeah, you're one of us, Sadiq. I use Dashlane. Oh, okay. My own Note 2 has the same issue. It heats up crazily if I play a game. iPhone 15 heats up as far as I know. That's the problem with tech reviewers, isn't it? We have to tell them, come to India, be in the hot environment, hot weather, then test your phones. You will see how bad it is. A tech lead is good guy. He will help you grow that in. Fuck off. If I'm outside. Oh, okay. I sometimes put an ice pack below my laptop. Not even kidding. You know what I do? Here, take a look. There's actually bottle caps beneath my laptop for better airflow. I don't know if you can see it. That orange thing that you see between my laptop and the stand. Yeah. That's what that is. For better airflow beneath my laptop. Just watch Indian tech creators. Oh, like who? That guy who tried to start a smartwatch brand. What's his name? Tech Burner, is it? Technical Guruji, is it? Nobody is. I use books. I used to use book as well. Yeah, I used to. Like get a small book and just insert it beneath my laptop so that it gets both ways airflow and backwards airflow. I used to do that. Yeah. Just buy a laptop stand. I have a laptop stand. This is a laptop stand right here, so that I don't have to worry about spilling water on my table and getting my laptop fucked up. But even then, using laptop stand, I have to use keycaps to uplift my laptop a little bit so that there is good airflow beneath. My Asus laptop also heats up so much, and I usually use it while on my bed to suggest me something to keep this shit cool. Isn't there like get a PC? Nah. Go away from your bed. Yeah, laptops are not meant to be used on beds unless you have a MacBook. Then in that case you can use it on the bed. It's pretty much built for usage on the bed. At least caution against that. Oh, okay. But even they are difficult to trust when it's a sponsored post.
Today's story is actually
Apple case just changed gaming forever. What case? Oh, Apple case, Epic Games, right? Something to do with Fortnite? Apple's control of the App Store. Epic versus Apple judge Yvonne Gonzalez Rogers just ruled that effective immediately, Apple is no longer allowed to collect fees on purchases made outside apps and blocks. Oh, I knew about it. Yeah, Epic Games has been fighting Apple for such a long time now. Yeah, I use my Mac on bed. At least use it on a table. And Digit magazines are great too. I don't know what that is. TechVisor is good for phones. Okay. And Digit magazines. Okay, maybe Digit magazines is a YouTube channel. Okay. On the bed, in my opinion, my laptop was fucked because of it. Using it on bed is actually very risky, isn't it? Okay, anyway. Nah, I'm talking about those which have like open base like mine. Oh, okay. There are some variants of laptop stands that I have liked before. Something like this. Right here. This kind of laptop stand you mean, right? There is no material here. So it's basically a very thin strip of metal that you just put your laptop on and it will get good airflow regardless. I know. My wife is about to gift me one of these. Is the one thing about getting married is that you can tell your wife like, yeah, I know, you know my birthday is coming, so better get me this for my birthday. And then I'll act surprised. My wife was actually laughing at me yesterday because Sunday, it was like Sunday, I didn't have much work to do and my Wi-Fi died, as all of you know. First of all, I never really thanked most of you who checked up on me for doing my stream. It actually made me feel like you guys give a shit about listening what I've got to say. So yeah, thank you for checking up on me yesterday. But as the result of me having a dead Wi-Fi, I was pretty much on my mobile data and I was paying attention to my wife on a Sunday. So she was like laughing at me. She was like laughing at my condition, like, look at you, you're just a potato now without Wi-Fi. You're basically no good to society. And that's when I came up with the tweet that I shared on my community post. That's what inspired the tweet. No bro, Digit magazine are magazines, look them up. Oh, okay. It's not called a gift then. Then what is it called? My wife is buying something for me on my birthday. What else is it other than a gift? Yep, that's exactly the one I have. It ended, bro. Epic one. Yeah, I know. Does she watch your streams? Sometimes, sometimes. When she calls me during streams and I tell her that I am on stream right now, then she actually checks YouTube to see actually if I'm live. So yeah, but she is not a regular viewer of my streams. She's like, I already see enough of you in real life. I don't need you on a mobile phone screen as well. She's not that obsessed with me. Unlike GED11, the fan ones are purely shit, no difference whatsoever. Actually, I would disagree with that because I'm about to buy a fan-based laptop stand. I hope that it will make some changes about the airflow. I do like a sturdy version of those type of stands. Oh, okay. Had that kind of stand, it broke. Oh, that sucks. Epic Games has actually been on the right side of developers. No, but for a customer, I will recommend Steam. Actually, I got Epic Games, two of the games for free recently. I got Sifu and I got Deliver at All Costs. And I would say openly, Deliver at All Costs is a banger game. Here, I have it installed. Rocket League and Deliver at All Costs. It's really fun. I did not expect it to be this fun. I got Sifu, I got Deliver at All Cost, I got Limbo, which is a indie game. I know I've heard about this game before. I'll play this sometime after I have finished Deliver at All Costs. So yeah, I like Epic Games at this point. It gives out free games and sometimes good games. But there are some weeks when they shell out trash games. Okay, let's watch something else. Project versus product mindset for new software engineers. I'm gonna clown on this fool, so nah, let's not do that. Ever since he made that video of threatening somebody, this is where we are now. 60% in class 12 to cracking Google and Amazon. Story of a software engineer from a tier 3 college. He is milking the shit out of it and even putting in the thumbnail that this video has done 100k plus views. I never really understand what's the point of putting the number of views on your thumbnail. As if that's the deciding factor, I'll watch your video. What do we watch? What do we watch? I got that Tomb Raider series and the Plague Tale for free on Epic Games. Ah, you lucky bastard. But what do I care? I mean, I have GTA 5 for free. GTA 5 enhanced edition, is it? Yeah, enhanced edition now. Free upgrade. Wow. I've got Marvel Rivals. I've got Fallout series, Ghost Runner, Deus Ex, The Evil Within 2. Yeah, I've got good games as well. The T series hallmark, putting views in thumbnail. I don't know how it helps really. This guy is also like appearing on my feed a little bit for some time now. Savinder Puri. I really want gaming to be fixed on Linux. We'll switch to Linux then. So will I. I'm right there with you. Have you played Elden Ring? No, bro. Sorry. Haven't done that. I want a Mac anyway. And Windows gaming laptops doesn't last long anyway. And it's been a year, so 2-3 more left at max. Don't say that about Windows gaming laptops. Right here is a Windows gaming laptop. I bought it in 2022? So it is like 22, 23, 24, 25th. It's the 4th year of this laptop. And it costed a shit ton of money.
When I first got into CS, I really tried to learn.
Advice for lost computer science students. Hey, I saw this thumbnail. Yeah, I saw this. Let's check this out.
everything that I could. So things like React, Python, AI, backend, frontend. Pretty much, I thought the more that I knew, the better my chances. But turns out that's not how it works. See, I wasted so much of my time chasing 10% of everything instead of going 100% in on one thing. And I see so many people doing the same right now. But the truth is, people don't get hired because they kind of know 12 different things. They get hired because they're really good at one thing. And honestly, the more I focused on one area, the more confidence I got. My projects got better, and I could finally explain what I was good at on my resume and for interviews. So this made me realize that depth is what separates you from everyone else. And it's not
First
just
of all, I disagree so much with this. Let me actually make this into a video as well. The generic advice that depth matters for fresher SWEs. This is a common sentiment I've been hearing about on YouTube, going around a little bit, that you should know your stuff, you should know the internals, you should know the ins and outs of systems, and pretty much like I've been pretty dissatisfied with this kind of advice now. So let me discuss this a little bit. The whole thing, my whole point about this argument is that the definition of freshers haven't changed. It hasn't changed. In the whole AI era, in the whole tools era, in the whole era of you having all the helper tools that you will need throughout your dev career, the definition of freshers has not changed. They are still clueless people. They are still lacking something which we call experience, and this is where the industry had to bear an L because of that. Everybody is expected to be up and running with everything production ready code and production ready experience in somebody who hasn't worked a day in the industry, right? So the same thing that this guy said, depth separates you from everyone else. What is depth really? I think what depth really is your understanding of algorithms and your understanding of system architecture. That's what it is. When it comes to working in the industry and building products and tackling real world problems that you get given, either in the form of Jira ticket or just a requirement sheet, it actually changes the dimensions when it comes to your knowledge. Then those knowledge is not that useful. It is useful. I'm not going to say that DSA is not useful. It is, but now you're tackling a different dimension of problems, which you never did before. The thing with college students trying for the depth understanding of systems is that they're not given a system that has 10,000 users making this much money every month on subscriptions, and then they are given tasks on that. Every college student has that happening with them, who is aspiring to work for a different company. That is the problem that I see in this advice, that you should pursue depth. Like, yeah, you should pursue depth in understanding things, but ultimately the definition of freshers, it's not gonna change. You're still as clueless as a normal fresher was 10 years or 15 years ago entering the industry. You can have knowledge of all the tools at your disposal. You can have knowledge of algorithms, architecture, what the general practices of the industry are. But at the end of the day, you are not battle tested. And you cannot have that happen to you unless a company gives you the chance to be battle tested. This is where the industry had to bear an L. This false hope of AI being the end all be all kind of product for fresher software engineers is where the disconnect happened. The bar for freshers went up. It did. Let's just face it. It did. Freshers are now expected to know so much more. But at the end of the day, they are still clueless. Have an issue in AWS load balancer not propagating information to Amazon SQS based on a target group configuration. Give that to any fresher, they'll be clueless. What's happening now? They'll have to spend time on it. They'll have to, they can't have the same experience as a 5 or 6 years experienced software developer. That's the difference that we say experience. You can chase depth, but you cannot get experience without having a job. I mean, that's just common sense. But this is where the problem happened with the industry thinking that freshers are now capable of doing everything in a production environment. No, they are not. They are not. They still have to spend time with the systems to understand the ins and outs of systems. They still have to understand the complexities of using one approach over the other approach. Do I use caching in it? If I do, what will the CPU utilization will look like? Do I structure my database in a different way to perform optimized SQL queries? Do I keep my database structure in a way that if my client says tomorrow that there is some change or requirement, then I'd be able to swiftly put that in without affecting my database architecture much? These are the things that no matter how much depth you pursue, you're not gonna get. You can read about solid principles, you can read about waterfall model, you can read about agile methodology, all you want, and you will have that impression that now you know the depth. But the day you are given a production task, not a production task, more like a company software task that has to go in production, that's when the reality will hit you. And this is where industries need to realize this disconnect of definition, and they need to realize this. No matter how many books you cram, no matter how many AI tools you have at your disposal, freshers are still clueless, and that's not their fault. This is where people like us should step up and mentor students like that. Yeah, you can study, but at least you have to be under my supervision. It's our responsibility as seniors to provide sandboxes for freshers so they can play around in it and break things without worrying about it too much. And only when they are confident about the ins and outs, that's when you take over to the real environment. But industry, no, they are not ready to believe this just yet. And it's because of the AI peddlers and YouTubers, obviously. Like, I'm a YouTuber, obviously I hate other YouTubers. But at the end of the day, if any industry recruiter is watching, please understand, no matter how many tools, freshers' definitions is not going to change. And it won't change for the next 50 or 100 years. No matter how many tools you throw at them, they're not going to compensate for the lack of experience. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And this will be a video cut from this live stream. Yeah, because I've been hearing about this too much now. And it's not just the surface level. Like, what surface level and what 5 kilometers depth level are you talking about here? Scribble today. Yeah, let's play that. Yeah. For the first time, I'm getting ads on your video. Hey, money, money, money. Depth only matters when you are actually working on something deep. Most of the devs do simple and medium level work. Yeah, yeah. But even in simple and medium level work, that depth is no use. It's no use. When you are tasked with designing the database in a way that is adaptable to changes, when you are given a module that you have to work and you have to function, I mean, you have to break apart functions in ways that can be modified very quickly, that's when these things, these depths and everything, they go useless. That's a whole other dimension of problems now you're solving. You're essentially writing code for yourself for the next 6 months that you have to maintain yourselves. That's the problem. Due to AI, companies think that freshers knew everything and expecting them that the months of work should be completed in days. That's a whole other issue. That's the primary issue of devs burning out in the recent tech sector. What are your views on fear of not getting job? Everybody goes through that. I did as well. I'm not gonna bullshit you by saying that I always knew that I will land a tech job. There was a period of time when I was in Bangalore hostel where I thought about me being too overconfident. The real thought actually hit me. What if I am being a little bit too naive and thinking that everything will work out for me? And at that point, if I'm unable to land a tech job, what will I do? And not gonna totally honest, I was completely ready to be a pizza delivery boy. I was completely ready for that. I was like, I'm gonna start from the very bottom and I'm gonna work my way up. There is no shame in my game. I would lie to my parents that I have landed a job in the tech industry or whatever, this company, that company, whatever. They're not gonna come to Bangalore to check. But I would deliver pizzas Monday to Saturday, no doubt. And on Sundays, I would apply like crazy. And if something happened, like interview or whatever got scheduled, I would lie to the pizza company and I would go and attend those interviews. I was completely ready for these kind of scenarios. So yeah, there is a fear of not getting job, in which case you have to figure out some sort of backup. What's the problem in exploring the depth considering the competition nowadays and being from a tier 3, you have to be prepared for everything. You can't be prepared for everything. That's my point here. You can stand out from the crowd by actually knowing deep stuff, in which case good for you, you will get selected. But working on company premises and working on company requirements is a whole different ball game. AI companies peddling LLMs so they can hire experts at fresher salary. That's another point I have actually. Senior engineers are facing difficulties landing jobs now because of junior engineers, like 3 years experience engineer is now expected to have like 5 years worth of knowledge because they have AI tools at their disposal. It's bad for senior developers because even though senior developer like me has 9 years of experience and then AI tools actually make it 11 or 12 years of experience, that kind of experience requires high salary. And the company is like, nah, we don't want to pay that kind of salary. We will rather pay for that 3 years experienced software engineer. This is where the sentiment comes in, that tech industry is sort of youth obsessed. The 4-year experience mark for a software developer is the sweet spot of job security. This is when you are the most desirable to companies to be hired. Depth only matters when you're actually, okay. All lead code and knowledge of depth does is make sure that a dev understands coding problems. But in production, most of the issues are so random and confusing. It is more of a pattern recognition to understand and resolve the issue. Basically, just experience in coding helps the most. See, Vekun, that's what I meant.
Surface level knowledge.
My backup is Shadi. Good one, good one. Can't relate. Hey, I know I will get a tech job. You already did. Dimple Yadav, if everybody is unaware, she has landed a job recently. Couldn't help but notice your feed is a lot like mine. Yeah. I actually get the same videos I get asked to react to. Yeah, I do have that. Did you see article on Claude 4 Opus blackmailing if told it will be removed? I think there was a rumor that you can get authorities called on you if AI actually has a false positive on you, or if AI thinks that you are doing something malicious or criminal like. I thought that was the rumor. It won't last more than 2 years for me. I'm a harsh owner. I don't take good care of it. Oh, now we see. This is why we love you. I too thought that I had depth before starting my research internship. Whether it's research or engineering, without actual experience, you don't get why things are the way that they are. Yeah, I appreciate you, Doofus, as well. And there is somebody who was throwing W's your way. Right here. Vaikunt. Doofus is fucking good, bro. So, yeah, you also have appreciation from other members. Backup. Shadi as a backup, yeah. It's a good backup. Yeah, I'd agree. Let's go. Is it the AI thing only happening in India or it's worldwide? No, it's worldwide, bro. It is worldwide. Microsoft laid off 7,000 people in the AI engineering space. That was worldwide, not just India. I applied for GSoC this year since I felt I was ready. Showed me a lot of things regarding the OS community, open source community. For the big projects, a lot of competition. The small projects mostly intake from their own. Okay. Keep trying, Sanat Kulkarni. By the way, welcome to the stream. I've never seen you before. But yeah, I wish you luck for your GSoC attempts.
That ChatGPT could replace in 2 seconds. So yeah, I'd advise you to pick one lane, whether it's backend systems, machine learning, mobile development, basically anything that you're even slightly drawn to, and just go really deep and get in depth on that subject. And trust me, I believe you'll thank yourself later. And so this is where most people get stuck. They don't know what to go deep on, so they just...
Do you know, like I forgot one of the points to mention about GSoC. There is a Nishant Chahar video on how to crack GSoC about 6 months ago. He posted it. And he actually said the sentence that GSoC is not that hard to crack. Let me show you where he said it. Yeah, this is the one.
Okay, sir. होगा या फिर GSoC in general 700, 800, 900 students जो select होते हैं उनका group होगा. You get to interact with a lot of people and that is good for networking and opportunities in the future as well. And एक और चीज़ भाई कुछ cases में ना PPO वगैरह में मिल सकता है. तुम्हें अगर same organization में talk to a lot of people who told me that it is not that difficult, it is not that tough, it is just about...
See, it is not that difficult. Right here.
you guys कि this was one of the biggest mistakes of my college life कि मैंने GSoC के लिए apply नहीं किया, मैंने try भी नहीं किया, मुझे लगता था मेरा तो हो ही नहीं पाएगा, but I have talked to a lot of people who told me that it is not that difficult, it is not that tough, it is just about finding the right project. तो यार तेरा पूरा
See, told you. This is what the condition is now. Boom, 2 more ads. Sorry about that, bro. Sorry about that. That backup's not for boys. Oh, that backup is not for boys. Yeah. Shivam is from Mars. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. It is not for us. Okay, let's play Scribble. Yeah. Okay, create private room. 20, 60, 2 rounds. Hints 1. There you go. Invite. What? Yeah, bro. Even traveling at the speed of light is also not difficult because you have done none. Every YouTuber is just finding right company, right project, right network. Okay, let's play. This is a thought. If AI was really going to change the world, why would the same companies want to make sure that they are the only AI companies? Why are they so afraid of competition? Is it because they understand that they are frauds and the only way they make money is brainwashing others to believe it same? Bro, if we go into that rabbit hole, we'll be here all day. I'm not even kidding. If this is the... I mean, I get what you're saying completely. I understand what you're saying. If we dive into that, I'll be here till 9 p.m., 10 p.m. 100%. Okay, let's start. People will join. But I completely understand what you're saying. Same bro, Ghar Jami Op. AI company. Join the game, bro. Danaramu. Another stream, another Scribble game. Let's get humiliated again, woo. Nah, it's not about that. Oh. The main point is that Limo should lose. Everyone guessed it, but Vaikunt left. I don't get ads because I use an ad blocker. Sid ain't making money from me. Ah. What the hell, bro? Clerk. Break. What the hell, man? Government job preparation is last option for guys. But there is an age limit, bro. There is an age limit, Deepak. By the way, join the game with us if you want to. Oh, that's someone else with the same name. For a second I thought, did I join Scribble? There we go. Here we go. Vaikunt disliked it. Why? Come on, Limo. Draw a good one. Damn. Helium left the room. Oh, injury. Very close. Very close. Aquaman. Seriously? Aladdin. Bruh, lights out. No problem, bro. No problem, Sadiq. Join on your phone, man. Join it on your phone. You don't have to be here as well. What the? What is this? Reduce your image in Twitch. Corn. Oh shoot. Nah, that was Grim Reaper. Reduce your image in Twitch. Nah, no point in doing that. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Why do I feel like you are being stream sniped? Nah, let it be. If I guess the word first thing, I'll get the point. Oh, injury, just 1 second delay. Even if I'm stream sniped, I still get the point first. Aiden just missed out. Aiden, one small mistake, you missed out. No problem, Shivam. Shit. I'll take a leave. Now got to go. Okay, Muhammad Inayat. No problem. No problem. Come on, Gigi. It's a bicycle. I wouldn't say. Elon Musk, I won this time, but I am rank 1, bro. What the? Closet! Damn. Why do you want to cry, man? Who is number 1? Rama is number 1. Oh, damn. Dana Ramu is really good. Said dildo. Who the fuck said dildo? Damn! Good drawing, man. Guy said Hitler. Limo said Hitler. Said don't have beard. I know. I would dislike this drawing. एक और गेम इसके बाद. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah. What the hell, man? This is not. This is not fair. This is not fair. Naramu, I'm gonna get to you. Pratik, join the game, man. What? Fireball. What the hell? Rama won. Nah. Yeah, why not? Cadbury Bubblegum, now you can join. Oh, you are private. Oh, okay, okay. So you were here. Okay, in that case, does anybody want to play more? Actually. I will just observe. Actually, I need to go as well. It is like 6 p.m. now, which is, yeah. Oh, yeah. I have to go as well. Like 5-10 minutes I can be here, but other than that, it's my tea time as well. Bruh for Scribble, not in IRL, lol. Dana Ramus still won. He's insanely good at this game. Seems like you play it outside of our sessions, Dana Ramu. I'm getting suspicious. That's actually sus behavior. I only got first rank like 2 or 3 times, and then I got overtaken. Thanks for letting me know. I was just lucky, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you were. But still, you have played pretty nicely before. Oh, other than that, tell me what's up with you guys. I think tomorrow also I will stream. Tomorrow I'll be here, 4 p.m. I'm so shit at this game. No problem, Sadiq. No problem. So tomorrow also I'll be here. I'm just happy I was not last. Which happens every time. No problem, Dufus. We all have our strengths. And disconnecting did not help, lol. Anyway, have you set yourself a stream schedule? No, I haven't. Oh, this week. Yeah, this week, yes. The reason being, the reason for my stream schedule this week is because I missed out yesterday. I feel pretty bad about it. So I'm like, let me turn on the lights. So yeah, so I missed out on my streams yesterday, and so many people checked on me, and that kind of made me feel bad. So I was like, I'm gonna compensate for it. I'm gonna stream a little bit more this week. So yeah. Punjab versus RCB, damn God. Okay, I don't know. PSG won UCL. Your wedding video is on my recommendation. Yeah. You actually have a great background for green screen. I know. This is why, like, some of my videos, you must have seen me change my background here. Yeah. You know what though? I'm actually thinking about doing a part 3 for If YouTube Devs Were Honest. I'm actually thinking about this video idea. I've been playing around in my own head with the script and ideas for skits. I'm actually thinking about making this. Just waiting for you to become like a disembodied prime. You know, like I can actually do things right here. If I go to my video capture device and I click filters, and I effect filters, I select chroma key, I can actually do this. See? I can do this. I'm actually the prime agent now. Is it completely like blended into the screen? Is it? Oh, it is! So, tell me someone, how to study for 8 hours a day? And 8 hours a day is too much. I wouldn't recommend studying this much. This looks better. You get more screen real estate. Yeah. So this is the way now I should stream, right? Okay, 6 hours a day. Yeah, 6 hours a day you can pull that off. I would say do 3 hours morning time and 3 hours evening time, and then do something that you generally enjoy in the meantime. That way you will achieve your 6 hours, and yeah, that's what you're looking for, right? This looks better. You get more screen for content. Exam cycle. No worries, bro. No worries. Best of luck. I have insomnia. Sleep at 1 p.m. and wake up at 10 a.m. doing nothing. No worries, bro. No worries. Actually, I think this is the wall that is coming up behind me. So if I turn it a little bit and I shift right here, then I think I'm totally blended in now. Oh yeah, now I am. Yeah, I don't like the old background. How about this? How about this? Now I am completely blended in. I am like the prime agent now, aren't I? Shake your neck. Why shake my neck? For this? For my hair to be like this? This looks dope. This is way better. Now this green screen is actually getting utilized, isn't it? Hey Sigma Male, you actually are very late today. I'm just about to turn off the stream and go. Fine line of green can be seen behind your hair. But hey, Primeagen has that as well. I mean, come on, for a zero budget setup, I think this looks pretty dope, right? Yeah, that hair is nice. Why do I feel like you look Salman Khan from that movie? Salman Khan, let's go, let's go. Hairstyle at least. Oh, you mean that movie, Tere Naam, don't you? Use hair wax powder. Nah, I don't use hair wax. Damn, you look emo AF. No problem, no problem. I can still see a little bit of green background. You can adjust, right? I mean, it's not too much to ask, right? Bye, take care. Feeling sad. No worries, Sigma Bill, tere naam. Don't ever let bro cook. Nah, I'm gonna cook. I am gonna cook. This video scripting has begun. I am playing around with a little bit of scripts. And this time as well, the video length would be a very specific video length. The challenge that I give myself, that I have to make a video only in that timestamp. So yeah, it's gonna happen this time as well. I have a timestamp in mind. Hey bro, the legendary The Awakened is here. First of all, you don't get to call yourself the legendary. Everyone else says that for you. I meant the hair. Oh. Damn. Ah, yeah, I know, Sadiq. Yeah, I know. Forgot that movie name. Tere Naam, I think you mean. So I find data science is new to me. I don't have any specific ultimate goal. So I find hard to study, no discipline, no motivation, so no focus. Actually, it's all about consistency. You don't need motivation, you don't need focus, you don't need anything. You need consistency. If you're willing to give 6 hours every day, you're gonna get there. Things will fall in place for you. You will start understanding things eventually. The Clipper. Bro, I know HTML, CSS, Tailwind, JavaScript, React, GSAP. I don't have LinkedIn. I have any other job giver app. What will I do to get job or work? You answered your own question. Do a LinkedIn profile at least. Try watching Krish Nair. He seems to have reasonable content on it. Yeah, Krish Naik, yeah, he's a good one. He's a good guy for your use case, Vaikun. So yeah, there you go. There should be something more than getting a degree to be motivated and disciplined. You don't need both of those things, bro. You need consistency. Discipline is a result of consistency. You don't get discipline from day one. You get it from consistency. You do the same thing every day. That's how you develop a discipline. W advice. What the hell is a job giver app? I mean, pardon his language. I mean, I think he just means job portal, job platform. Yeah. Anyway, so just one last question for all of you. Is this how I should stream now? Like this green background, I should keep it removed? Is this how further streams should be? Krish Nair or Krish Naik? Krish Naik, I think. That's the guy. Krish Naik, here you go.
Hello all, my name is Krish Naik and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, in this video
First
we're
of
going to see
all,
the perfect roadmap to learn data science in
something has happened to my mouse now. I need to buy a new mouse. This is good, keep it. This way when you react to content, they don't miss that stuff. They don't miss what stuff? Nah, it triggers my OCD when the green background pops out. No, green background is required. Green background is client requirement. It should be there. What? I'm getting mixed signals now. I thought that you guys were happy with the current setup. It works fine though, doesn't it? Anyway, I have seen him get things wrong. In Indian scene, prefer campus X. Oh, YouTube is in sarcastic mode, don't trust. Some part of the video gets clipped and I feel I am missing something. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, in which case, bye everyone. Let's see. Tomorrow I'll do a poll. I'll see how many yeses I get for the removal of the green screen. Someone will clip it and say Sid fingers in air. So, I wasn't doing anything sus now, was I? Anyway, I don't like Krishna. Anyway, bye guys. Bye. See you tomorrow, 4 p.m. Yeah, I'll see you guys all here. Yep, today was fun. We actually did so many things today. I know I'm still live on Twitch, which is why I'm saying